clearly there's a camera right here. That would kind of make me wonder what goes on here, you know, besides just passerbyers coming in and out. What made them need a camera like that? It doesn't even look like a kind of camera I'm used to seeing. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the way he's acting, it's kind of, I don't know, I'd be nervous too.
I just fell through the door. I thought I could.
This makes me think of an apartment building I used to live in when I was a little kid. Me and my dad lived in it for a little while. We weren't poor, but we weren't middle class. He wasn't middle class either. He was kind of in between, and we lived in a really below mid apartment building, and it had this vibe. But of course we're talking like, say, maybe late 80s, 89, I remember. And so it wasn't like it didn't have updated stuff like the way the elevator looked in this one. It was a lot older, and I don't know, just get that vibe.
Are you waiting for the food? Yeah, he's waiting.
Oh, there's somebody in there.
No, he's been waiting this long. I've been waiting this long. I'm drenched. I'm literally dripping.
Yeah, so it's probably hot in there. I mean, from the looks of it, there's no circulation. I mean, not that you can see air, but you can kind of get the feeling that there's no circulation of air. I haven't seen a vent anywhere.
I saw there's people stuck in this and they're full banging.
And look at the doorway of that elevator. It's so tiny. It reminds me of the time I flew Spirit to go to Vegas. It was my first time in a plane, and when I went in, it was so small, and as soon as I got in, I felt like the plane should have been bigger, and it was so narrow. It was like I called it the death tube, and I immediately wanted to get out of that thing. I was terrified.
Before I come to a long time, yeah, I think over 20 minutes. He's spewing. He just went in and out of the fire exit. He just did that, he was just to leave. Crazy.
We gotta see this though. Did he just walk through that door? Is this an office? Is this an office you get? Oh, that wasn't even the room. I'm so lost.
So we're going back.
So that wasn't even the room. That was like an office. I was wondering why it had a camera.
Can we leave? We've left that building.
Or, I mean, I guess you'd have a camera on anything, but it didn't look like your conventional, like you walk in and before you walk in, it looks like a room, like a hotel room. I knew something was off about it.
And apparently, he's taking us somewhere else. I didn't want to record in the lift, but cuz, let's see that snake shot, I was face to face with someone. In the lift. Well, I don't actually know what that means in terms of the room, because it was the last place that I booked, and it must have been full. So, because he says, come over to beat, I have a room for you there. So, I don't know what that means in terms of it better or worse, or...
So this is another part of the building I'm seeing. Oh my god. That's the room. That is the room.
no window.
No fucking way. That is... Let's continue. I'll just hold what I want to say. I want to see more before I say what I want to say. Oh god.
Well, there goes that idea.
So there's a curtain there to give off the illusion that there's a window that has A room that has no window has a curtain to give off the illusion that there's a window? What's going on here?
That's why there's a fan here. The aircon is just for show.
Holy shit, so the aircon wasn't even real. So there's a curtain to give off the illusion of a window and an aircon that doesn't even work. There's a fan that blows air. Ambient, uncirculating air. Room air. Dead air. I don't know. We'll find out.
Thank you for the towel. Not bad, not bad. The towel's not that dirty. One or two stains. It's not that bad. Cars, what about that?
I mean, I'm not really complaining about the space. The space is fine. If I'm just going to be sleeping in a room and sitting there and dicking around on my phone and whatever, dude, it's fine. As long as they don't charge me too much for it. But it's the fact that there's things there to give off an illusion. That's just sketch to me.
No.
Okay.
No.
And what? Oh my god. It's not even clean. Nah, bro. I've been in hotels here in the US and I've paid as little as I think $55 and the room was nothing like this. It was bigger and it looked normal. It might have had a little bit of musty smell to it and the beds weren't that great, but it didn't look like they weren't visibly dirty and there wasn't like cracks in the walls and there wasn't things that gave off an illusion. It was just a normal room. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been to the worst hotel in the US, obviously, but I mean, from what I've been in, so I don't know this. I don't even know what this is. I mean, it is Hong Kong, and it's living in a coffin. So I don't know. Well, let's continue. I like that. Let's go back and look at that. I like that little light. So it looks like a nightlight, but it's kind of like it's electricity's fed into it. So I think that's neat. Even it's weird as fuck though. I mean, it's a light, but it looks like a nightlight, but it's a permanent light with I don't know, electricity fed. And the little prison window there. Oh, I'm sorry, not window, mirror. It's so. Is he gonna address that smell? Oh my god, I can't even imagine what that smell. I've smelled a fridge that lost power and just kind of had like this stagnant air smell. But hopefully he didn't smell anything that had like old food in it. That doesn't have food in it no more, but still had a smell of food.
That fridge. Oh my god. I'm gonna air it out.
Yeah.
That fridge, I can't even explain that. It's like there was old food in there, but it was empty. Please.
See, it wasn't even cleaned. It was not even clean. So what happened, okay, if it wasn't, I wonder if it was working or not. He didn't say if it was working or not.
Thank God, like, level 3.
How does that air feel, though?
I'm gonna save this, man. Like, this is ridiculous. I'll put that sheet back on, like.
Yeah, hide that.
That's where my head's gotta go.
I think I would flip the mattress around.
There's fucking mold, bro. Mold and hair on the
That's
sheet.
gross.
The crook set in the pillow. That one's okay. This one's not.
Swap them.
That one's not.
Swap them.
That one.
Oh, there's a key.
That one looks like white. Cause.
Dang.
Oh, it's exactly my size. It's exactly my size. I can fit. It's exactly my size. Look, bang, boom, touchy.
Yeah, you'd have to take your shoes off and your hat off to...
Alright, we can't complain about that. At least I'm not bending my knees.
How tall is bro anyway?
He's so crazy. The air is like, this is not doing rain. I'm like drippy wet. Oh, there's no window.
There's no window.
Oh, there's a window.
There is a window. I was gonna say, how is he getting, what kind of air quality? I want to know the air quality in this place.
Is there a window? There's a window.
I love it.
What does the window look like? Come here, it opens. Oh, it opens. Oh,
It looks like it looks like a drive-through window. For a second I thought I was at Burger King.
Wow.
Ah. I must say, that's a good touch. I like that. Because at least there's fresh air. Trust me, a window with access to fresh air is basically, as long as it's not hot outside, I think I'd be good. I think I'd be good.
Bro, it's freedom. It's freedom.
Yeah.
It doesn't open further than that. The air conditioner blocks it. Cars. I'm not going to see up there, but I'll put it out so you can see.
Whoa. I like it. I would be ecstatic. I would be ecstatic. That's, ooh.
Oh, well, there's a window. Unfortunately, it's currently 32 degrees in Hong Kong, so it didn't make a difference, but at least I'm not breathing mold.
Now, is he...
Long story short,
It's not so bad. I think he's talking about, it might be 32 Celsius, in which case it's comfortable, but if it's 32 Fahrenheit, which I doubt, then yeah, I'd be freezing. But the fact that he's in shorts and he was like in a t-shirt during the day tells me it's Celsius.
what is that? Get rid of him, bro. What?
Ah, gotta love the prison, the prison attire to go with the prison aesthetic.
What was that?
What did he hear?
So this is a coffin home. This is it. This is a coffin home in Hong Kong.
Yes,
Their whole
sir.
life, their whole existence. The only difference is they probably don't have a stinky fridge and they probably got a little television. This is it. Aircon don't work. Hair and mold on the bed. This is it, cuz. We're lucky. We got a window. Half of the people that live in Hong Kong coffin homes don't even. What was that? There's something out there. There's something out my window. Half of the people that live in these Hong Kong coffin homes don't even have that. We have half a window.
I'm willing to bet that it might be a pigeon. Do they even have pigeons in Hong Kong?
Sharing it with our neighbour. Amenities, toilets, and showers and stuff are shared between, I can't even say, I wonder how many rooms there is here. Let's go for a little look around. Look, what are you, bro? Just put it in that bin, cuz. Let's go for a look around.
Yeah, let's go for a look around.
Better lock my door.
Who's gonna go in there? No, I don't think anybody would want to go in that. I mean, I guess if you have your personal belongings in there. It's so exciting, though. God, if I was doing this, I would be super excited. It's just weird. It's different. It's so different. There's so much different things to look at.
Oh, this is the toilet. And the
So you take this thing to clean the toilet. I've seen that before in certain places, but I don't see it very often. And the little hand soap dispenser, okay, so there was a sink right there. The bathroom, I wonder if that's his bath. No, of course it's his bathroom, because he didn't have a bathroom in the room he was in. So how did he get down here? Is there like a complete flat to him? Does he get a whole flat to himself? And how big is the flat? Or is that a public access toilet? It's got to be a public
washroom.
Yes. So it's public access. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure anybody on that flat can go use this one. What's that? A closet?
The toilet and the shower. Look.
Does it lock? It looks clean. They keep that sucker clean. That looks good. I'm pleased with that. I'm not pleased with that. I see a vent. Yeah, see, so there's multiple rooms. There's a 3, yeah, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
They're my neighbours. See, these
Yeah.
are the apartments. That's the corridor. I have 5 neighbours.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, not cool, but
63. Oh, my sense of what you stand for me. What a life. What are you doing? Hey, you know what I do in coffin homes, lad? I'll get down in the yard. I'll be out what I do, lad. Hey, lad.
a little bit of Muay Thai.
I'm crazy, man. I've been in a coffin home for like 40 minutes, but what's happening to me? The air is messed up.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, there's still some of the fridge hanging around too. I'm taking my shirt off, cuz I don't know how long I can last here. That feels doing nothing. This ain't happening, bro. This ain't happening, bro. Sorry, but this ain't happening. It's been about an hour and a half, bro. I don't care how long it's been, bro. This ain't happening, cuz it's so hot, bro. I had to close the window. It was hot in here. If the window's closed, it stinks. If the window's open, it's boiling. I can't even talk, like.
Well, that's another thing.
Nice. I'm just living in that memory of the biryani, bro.
Okay, so it's hot. That means obviously we've already figured out that it's Fahrenheit, and I'm sorry, Celsius and not Fahrenheit. The vent that I saw in the bathroom, was that the only source of air, I wonder? Because, I mean, why is this man hot? He shouldn't be hot unless that's literally the only vent, which, I don't know, that's hard to believe.
Bro, my shirt is dripping, bro. My shirt's dripping. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I couldn't live.
I'm not sharing it, guys. And then put different.
See, I would want to leave, and I am not a Karen by any means, but if I have to have a room that small with no air and a shared bathroom, I mean, I could do the size and I could do the shared bathroom. What I can't do is no access to comfortable air. That's just a no-go for me.
The clothes on and then drip all night and then catch mold and then have a DNA transaction with the last bloke's hair follicles. I'm not doing that, cuz. I'll put the thongs on. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, mate. That's a whole episode in itself, putting them thongs on, like, it's a Mr. Beast challenge. Tell Mr. Beast.
Let's go.
Give a new challenge for you.
Oh, God.
500 grand, give it to your viewers if they wear their thongs.
Yeah, just throw them out.
I don't know. Bro. It's cooler out there. It's at least 6 degrees cooler.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just
5.
leave this open, or is it inappropriate?
Leave it open.
I admit it, bro. I'm a privileged person.
At this point, if these are the conditions, what's appropriate? What are we calling appropriate? Right? I mean, it's not like he's in the Hilton, right? And you have a whole different setup, a bigger hallway, a bigger room, everything's new, nothing is unsatisfactory. Now, if you were just chilling in your in your room with the door open and somebody walked by at the Hilton, they'd kind of look at you like you were crazy. But the fact that you want to keep your door open in this, I think it's acceptable because everybody's, for one, I think everybody's sharing that air. He literally had to access the hallway for better air quality. So, yeah, if I was walking through, I'd be like, "Hey, mate, how you enjoying this little experience of your room and air?"
Listen, from a privileged country, whatever, bro. We're all privileged people from privileged countries, and I get it. I'm sitting here. This is people's day-to-day life, bro. In Hong Kong, cars like 200,000 people that live like this. Some worse. Some of them have probably been living like this for 10, 15 years, bro. And I've been here for an hour or two, and I'm complaining and making jokes and having a whinge.
Yeah,
I've seen that, bro.
Yeah, all jokes aside, though, there's so many people that are living like this without a choice, and even worse so. So, yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, you gotta feel for those people. So.
Bro, it's just a reality check, lad, you know what I mean? Look at it around, like, for all of us, guys, you know what I mean? For all of us. Yeah, like, all jokes aside, bro, shout out to the people that live like this, bro. Shout out to the people. Soldiers, lad, there's some real soldiers on this planet, cuz, and they probably sleep like this every night and wake up and they probably work a job that is so hard that at the end of the day they can't wait to come back to this room and relax and listen to the radio and chill out and read a book and whatever they do, bro, pray, meditate, whatever they do, cuz what I love about doing this. Blessings, bro. I've been halfway here, cuz, like, I've done 13 years maximum security job. Albeit it's not this bad. It's not this bad. I promise you, if maximum security cells were like this, I would die. They're better than this. They're at least double the size and a lot more aired. Sometimes it's been this hot though, but it's just I don't know, bro. They're not this small. That fridge is bad.
I mean, I've never been in a prison, but I just know that those places are kept really clean and the air quality is good and it's always cool. I mean, yeah, in some of the older movies people are walking around kind of sweaty and stuff, but I think now conditions are better from what I've seen. I mean, even though it's just what I've seen on TV. I know a few people that have been in the joint and they don't ever say, like, the air was horrible and I don't know, it's just... I guess my biggest concern is air quality.
I must admit I've had some stinking cells. I've actually been in some cells that smell worse than this. And I've been in some cells that are as hot as this, but not this small. Hey, shout out to the fan, though. Circulating the farts around.
Yeah.
This whole thing is like this, you gotta understand. I'm getting dressed.
Yeah, you like laying down and all of a sudden you smell someone else's fart.
That's us, bro. That's all I can take. That's all I can take, lad.
So is he gonna get his money back, I wonder? Because he was only there for
the second washroom's open.
Under 2 hours.
At least there's two.
There's two. That's even smaller than the last, and you have to... Okay, there's a switch for hot water. But there's hot water. Come on. Shout out to that.
Make sure I didn't forget nothing. My passing food. Goodbye. Au revoir. At least I've got a security system. Look out here, man.
Whoa, what's that?
That's insane. Look out the window, man.
Dang, the plumbing on that place, though. Look at the plumbing. There's so many... I've never seen that before. I don't know, I can't wrap my brain around it. The building, the way it's... I don't know. Like, everything's accessible outside, but in that little cubby hole / tunnel.
Guys, that's one of the scariest things I've ever seen. Like, I play freedom.
Let's go.
I have everything. I got my phone, I got my camera, I can fill my cards, I know I got my passport. That's all that matters. Cuz, and look where we are, bro. This is the front of where we just were, cuz. In Hong Kong, you are standing here in the middle of the city at the Rolex store, at the Petite Philippe shop. And right behind you are people living in coffins, brother. Wow. Yeah, Spaniard. How are you? Yeah, go. Alright, we're doing fair meetups at the front of the coffin house, lad. Let's get out of here. Anyway, that's it, bro.
I don't know who that
I
was.
officially stayed there. You can't deny me that, mate. It was a couple hours. It was a little prison sentence, but I stayed.
I guess that was a fan.
I just stayed in a coffin home in Hong Kong, lad. Let's go.
There you have it. We found out. It is a very beautiful city, though. I'd stay there.
By the way,
Maybe.
if you're wondering where I'm going, I don't even know yet. I'm booking a hotel anywhere. A nice one. One that doesn't cost $38. Good night.
Again, I mean, I would pay for that. I would pay that. But the air was bad. There was no... It wasn't cool, and it wasn't circulating, and it was hot. That was good. Thanks for watching, guys. That wraps up part 3. I thought there was going to be 4 parts, but yeah. That is part 3.